admirably. I mean, so much better than, like, say, Leon or somebody like that, you know. And you have acquitted yourself well and through somewhat difficult times. As you know, I sit in a lot of times with the Judiciary Committee, and I think you ask the right questions. You know, as we talked yesterday and we learned, and it's tough wearing a blue jersey or a red jersey sometimes, because sometimes you think blue and sometimes you think red. I used to tell Leon sometimes I'm jealous because, you know, in my area I'm a rhino, you know, because I would even give you an award, you know. And so it's sometimes tough when you're struggling internally between what we know from a legal standpoint, what you know from a heart standpoint. And I think, as until this family knows too, you have acquitted yourself well. If I know you're not going up to heaven yet, since that's been our theme today, but I think you're going before your time from our presence, because you had so much to give. I know you will continue to do so, and we wish you well in every endeavor, and we look forward to having you back, and we'd like to present you with this resolution, young lady. Thank you. I'll take it over here.
Miss Wetmore, you'll have to wait again. Mr. Stavronakis wants to say a word.
Yeah. Tommy, you are a rhino. Those people are right. So Tommy hit a lot of important points about Spencer, and I, thought a lot about this since she told me she wasn't going to run for re-election. And there's a lot I'd like to say, but I've had to remind myself that this moment's not about me, but it's about Spencer. But I think sometimes it's worth taking a second to really reflect on some of the people that we get to serve with when they leave us. And Spencer's just a really special person. Her husband Burns, and their family are just really, really good, honest, decent, hardworking people. And they're great friends to me and to everyone in here. I asked my daughter Clara Ann adores Spencer and a lot of the other ladies that serve and work here. And I asked her I told her I need help saying goodbye to Spencer when her day comes to present, her goodbyes to the body. And she did. She's back there. She did write a speech and sent it to me the next morning. But Clara Ann, I don't think I should read it, but it really was great. I think Peter McCoy would get really mad if I read it. But I would just say again, all the things to anyone watching in the public that you want in your elected officials, this fine lady represents. She's smart, she's dedicated, she's hardworking, she's honest. She's not here to benefit herself. She really cares about people. She loves this state. She loves her family and her community. Everything literally that you would want someone that speaks as your voice, your representative to be. Spencer Wetmore represents every bit of that, and she does it and has done it at just a super, super high level. Being able to ask her questions, to have someone so smart sit next to you and give you advice is just invaluable. But just the friendship. I mean, we're all blessed to have each other, and our extended families get to know each other. And when God sends someone like this our way and a family like this our way, we really should stop and reflect and be thankful, regardless of everything else we deal with as representatives, everything we have to deal with in here and at home. We really are blessed and lucky people to have each other. And again, when someone and a family this special comes along, I just feel like I have to stop and say thank you. I'm going to miss you like so much. And and I know a lot of other people will too. And the good thing is I'm home in Charleston, and I get to see her. You all aren't going to be so lucky, and I get to see Burns all the time. He and I work together a good bit regularly. But anyway, I don't want to go on and on. This is Spencer's moment, but I know when the time comes, you all will join me in being as heartfelt in telling her and cheering for her as anybody. And Spencer, gonna miss you, girl.
Now it's your turn, Ms. Wetmore. You're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much to Speaker Pro Tem Pope and to my desk mate, Leon. He asks my advice. It is always the other way around, I can assure you. In fact, y'all actually have Leon to thank for me even being here. So thank you so much. That was unnecessary, but very kind. Thank you. I jokingly said yesterday that I was going to get all that out of the way. And I really do today just want to say a sincere thank you to everyone, to each and every one of you. I know that I come up here to the well or in judiciary and I give everybody a fair amount of grief. But in all seriousness, leaving here, I talk such a big game about, oh yeah, I'm ready for the next chapter, but I'm going to miss this place. I'm going to miss everything about it. People ask me a lot, like, would you do it all over again if you had the chance? And I say, yeah, absolutely I would. I would do everything all over again just for the chance to meet everybody that I've met over the last 7 years or whatever it's been. So I do want to take a few minutes to say some special thanks to everybody. First off, thank you so much to the staff here and in the Blott building. Y'all work so hard behind the scenes just to make all of us look good. A special thank you to Robin Heatwell, my legislative aide, who is the best. In fact, one of the reasons I know it's time not to run again is because I've actually forgotten how to use my own calendar. So thank you. A big thank you to each and every one of you and everyone that we've served with and everyone that is across the hall now that has served with me over the last 4 terms. I really have learned something from each and every one of you. I really have learned a different perspective or a different way of thinking about it or about a different corner of the state. And I just want to thank you all so much for being my friend. When I first got up here, I didn't really know where I was going to fit in. Like, there aren't very many women, there aren't very many Democrats. Like, where am I going to sit at lunch? And y'all have made that a really special, y'all have made it a really special place to be. And I've so many close, lifelong friends here now. It's like when you pledge a fraternity or sorority together, like you all trauma bond. No, I'm kidding, but we are all, there's so many people that I'm just so close with and so grateful for each and every one of you for being my friend and putting up with me. If I could give one bit of advice, I have no real words of wisdom to share, but especially to the younger members or the more junior members, pick one issue that is important to South Carolina families and is important to your family. And as soon as we adjourn here in the next couple of weeks, start working on it. Start working with staff. Start working with state agencies. Just pick one small issue and come back with a pre-filed bill in the fall that you think is going to impact a family or your family or your constituents. Speaking of families, my last and most important thanks is to my own family. So I'll start, okay. Okay, so much of my family is in the gallery today, and I want to start by thanking them. We've got my father-in-law, Frank Wetmore. His wife, Rhonda, is back home with all the other grandchildren. My mom, Melinda Kelly. Her husband, Joe Kelly, is also back home. My dad, Kel Compton, and my stepmom, Carol Ann Compton. Anytime you've seen Burns here, it's because one of these lovely, amazing folks is at my house with Lily Kate. So thank y'all so much for all the support and the signs and making sure all your friends got on board, and thank you. And Frank, thank you for letting me use the last name Wetmore and become a Democrat with it. I'm so sorry. But the biggest thanks, of course, is to the family, my Folly Beach Wetmores. Lola Kate Brooks comes back next week. As many of you know, Brooks is living the life in a gap year this year, and she doesn't come back till next week. But bonding with Brooks over politics has been probably the highlight of this experience for me. Thank you. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm so emotional for no reason. Lola Kate has put up with a lot. She was 3 when I first started doing this. So I don't know that she's ever really known a mommy who wasn't always on the phone, right? But I'm so grateful to her. She's turned out all right, even though I wasn't there for a lot of even though I missed a lot of tennis matches and bedtimes. You did all right, girl. But most importantly to Burns for holding everything down. Our law practice, our family, my campaign logistics, everything. So he's the cameraman, the law partner, the dad, the husband. So big thank you to Burns, and thank you to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Spencer. You will be missed. We thank you very much.